Hello there, commanders, and welcome back to our special campaign with me and Special, where I teach Special how to play Warhammer campaign, and also you viewers. You know the drill by now. And if you don't, I guess go watch the first episode and then go back here. Kappa. Anyway, we start from where we left off last time, at the end of my turn. I don't have anything to do in here, so I'm just gonna end the turn, let it roll. This is like a 1.5 hour gap between this and the previous episode for us in real life. We just had to do real life stuff. And that's why we play also on very hard difficulties. We can just save in the middle of nowhere if someone has to go and do something. Anyway. I see some movement in here. Border Princess, do they want something from you? Oh, just a longer turn, I guess. So where the deep snatches. But yeah, Khaled Door? Kalidor, yeah. Kalidor just conquered settlement from Etain. But it's your turn, so let's focus on that. Oh.
Yeah.
Wait. Discord obviously broke. So...
Why? Oh.
Its OBS doesn't want to work with Discord. So yeah, I'm just gonna pause the recording and fix it. Okay, and we're back. Let's go.
Alright.
Also negative
Yes,
growth
negative
on yours.
growth?
Yeah, I also got that.
Yeah. That's not good.
It's very marginal. Marginal, sorry.
Actually. Think about that for a moment.
Sorry, what was it?
Listen, I don't want to think about my fuck up.
Oh, we've got a treasure. Also, what fuck up? Not using the force march? It turned out okay. You still made it within 2 turns.
Yeah.
But maybe if you went into force march first and then into regular march later, then maybe you would have been able to attack that army, and otherwise you didn't. But they just went away, so it turned out okay.
Yeah.
Could have been worse.
Suppose I can only get that next turn.
Yep, but you'll need to disable the, well, not force march, but the equivalent of it when you're sailing.
Yep.
Full speed. There we go.
Can't do anything about that. And
We need to click the arrow. Yeah, there we go, to be able to finish the turn.
yeah, I think that's all I can do.
Alrighty, back to me then. Hello, OBS? Thank you. Wow, that was weird. Strict Elfarian. Some public order. Okay, so I'm gonna pick up the mercenaries. Okay. Ogre's dual weapons and man-eaters. Real monsters they are. Mournfang cavalry. I also don't have cavalry in my army, but in my case, because you have all melee, I have pretty much all archers. So cavalry doesn't really play that well. Well, really nothing really plays well in here. Ogre pistol, range 140, missile strength. Might be alright, but then again my archers are just better. I don't even know if I'll ever use any of it. Really. And I don't know if this cavalry is any good, really. This infantry on paper should be really good, but it isn't. Yeah, all these things are really shit. I guess cavalry can be useful when I'm running down heroes and trying to stop them. So, I'll get that. Okay. I'm gonna force march him down to Argol Migdal, as I need to destroy it. It's as simple as that, otherwise I'll be stopped for a very long time. So that is war with Malagor the Dark Omen, and I'm gonna use Arclinon to keep these two provinces under control. Wherever he goes, they're happy, but he cannot be in two places at the same time. Does Lord Master of Hoef increase public order? Battle effects, campaign effects? No, he does not. Wait, he does, but it doesn't say it here. Maybe only once I get that ability, then maybe only then. Characters 10. So just the presence of Eltharion gives plus 10 public order. That has battle effects, campaign effects. Yeah. Which means public order in here is going to go to shit as soon as I leave. But then again, events is -8. That's Confederation, that's only one turn left. That's going to pretty much neutralize itself. It's gonna be -11, but then it will start going up. But it will not reach. Although this improves the public order. So maybe it will just hang in balance. We'll see. Can improve a settlement. I shall do it with Torivres. It unlocks some Mistwalker units. Whiter of Hoef. Also better entertainment building. What was it? Yeah, this is income from entertainment building, so these ones. Yeah, so not that good. What if I build it in all cities? Then I guess it will amount to something. 24 from minor settlements. Another 24 from the major one. Whew, 40 gold. Alright. It adds up. Alright, I have pretty good income at the moment, so I might start thinking about building another army soon. I have now strength rank 4. Etain has dropped, what the fuck, to 136. They're getting wrecked. Okay, I need to confederate them as quickly as possible. Next turn, the penalty is over. I need to put my influence in it. Avalorn is fine, it's not disappearing, but these guys are actually under threat of disappearing. And Tyrion, I don't know if Tyrion's alive, he might be dead. Well, dead, wounded. They don't have a single army, I think. Unless they have an army in the enemy territory, which I don't see. But given that his strength rank is 136, Tyrion might have they must have lost Tyrion. So I need to wait until he's wounded. I mean, when the wound finishes, he comes back on the map, and only then I can confederate him, because if I confederate him while he's gone, he's gone. I mean, I can probably bring him back by making a rebellion in Lothern, and then he will rebel there. And he's to conquer it, and then I need to confederate them again. Well, that's quite a hassle. Okay. Can I use my intrigue at court and improve our relations? Okay, it starts going up quite a lot. Okay, I'll stop with that. Also, the -40 will disappear. It should go up pretty high, pretty quickly. And then if needed more, then I'll invest more. Okay. So with that, that's the end of my turn. Back over to you.
Alright.
Yeah, they just recruited an army of Aeslanan. So I don't know how long the wound time is. 3 turns? I think it depends. If he has any... Well, legendary lords might be different than regular lords, first of all. But it has been 4 turns since I have confederated, and I think the armies that I have disbanded, the lords then technically count as wounded and they still aren't back.
Holy shit.
What is it?
Just looking at my income.
Yeah, well, because you recruited an army. Hover over the red flag that is next to your income. Yeah. I don't know what why is army upkeep increase only 4%. It used to go up by 50% with every army, not 2.
Oh.
So yeah, the fact that you have recruited another lord is marginal. There's the upkeep you pay for the lord itself, which is 300 something probably. And then the 2% increase in upkeep of all the other armies, of all your units. But that 2% isn't making that big of a difference.
Yeah.
It's just because you keep recruiting units. And each of them costs like 200 something, or even 300 something, I think, in case of the solar engines.
Yeah.
Which means you need to upgrade your economy.
Means I probably should repair this.
If you're waiting for my approval, then yes, you should. You should also... Well, you are going to conquer something.
Yeah.
Once you recruit that army fully, then you can also go conquer with that. Okay, let's see what that is. Is it treasure ship? Or just treasure?
Remnants of battle.
Get fell cargo. Okay, what does trunk of maps give you? Ward save 70%. It's really good. Really good. And trunk of maps? That's weak. If it gave you movement speed, that would be great.
Back to
Full speed, yep. And going east. You're close. 2 turns and you'll be there. 2-3.
Yep.
I don't know where the settlement is exactly. I think it's the island closest to the mainland, but I'm not sure. What's one of the big ones?
Yeah. And
Even though you're full speed, the range of your movement is pretty low. Maybe it's because you're crossing an ocean. Maybe once on the coast it will be longer. You want sequence of exploitation. Yeah. Sorry for reading like that, but it is very small on my screen.
yeah, it's still good. guess back to you.
It's all 1080p on the videos that the viewers will watch, but for me, it's less than 720, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, ready for duty. So for me, the lords that I have disbanded, it took 5 turns for them to come back. Archeon has also become strict. That makes sense for him.
Yeah.
I also have this character. It's just, I don't know. Maybe she was wounded when I confederated. So the 3 I disbanded came back, and this is the 4th one that just doesn't exist. Has movement, but just isn't on the map. I don't know what's that. What's the deal with that?
You must restore order.
Okay, I can build something in here, which I should have done last turn. But maybe I didn't have the money. I think I didn't have the money. Okay, this one. And this one, public order, would be useful. Growth would also be useful, but, well, I need to pick between the two. Okay, now I have 0. Once Eltharion leaves, we'll go down to -10. Oh, that's rough, that's rough. But once they go below 75, I think the public order bonus will be higher.
Of the Ever Queen, protector of Elfone.
I want to click Eltharion, there we go. I suffered in the chaos attrition. So nothing I can do about it, other than just rushing straight through it. I can colonize this. Because there's this, whatever was it, Hearthstone. Do I have a right that makes me immune to attrition? No, I don't. I do have a right that makes my buildings cheaper. And it gives me public order. And influence per turn. It's actually everything I need. And I have enough money. I'm gonna cancel that. Get the right of Asuryan going. There is a right that also clears the corruption from my lands. But because I'm Ivres, that has been replaced by invocation of Ladriel. There we go. I don't remember what it was called. I think Isha, invocation of Isha. But it doesn't matter. Oh, there we go, it went down to -6. I was like, why is it still -10? Okay, and now build the buildings for a lower price. Anyone also started building something here? No. Last turn. Okay. So -6 in here, plus 18 in here, but military presence is 20. I think I'm fine. Well, these guys are recruiting, they might go down and attack me. So moving Archeon up north might be the move. I'm -22, so it'll stop at -4. Yeah, okay. Then again, I don't know if my army is strong enough to take on Malagar. Yo, Camry. Would you like? I cannot tell him to join the war that I'm not myself in. Never mind. You can do something like that in Civilization 5, but not in Warhammer, not in Total War.
It'd be pretty cool if you could, though.
I think you can do a proxy war, I think it's called, in Three Kingdoms, but not here.
Ah, yeah.
Would it be cool if they could, well, take the solutions or, you know, new ideas that they have come up with for Free Kingdoms and input into Warhammer 3. They are doing a siege rework, which is, well, the siege rework is actually similar to what we already have in Free Kingdoms. So they sort of took the sieges from Free Kingdoms, changed them a little bit, and put them into Warhammer 3. So I don't see why wouldn't they do the same with diplomacy, especially since everybody pretty much complains about diplomacy being shit. Very limited, and AI acting very unreasonably. Okay, for now I'll stay out with Archeon here. He can go into Force March and join Eltharion if needed. I think both of these provinces... No, I don't know if Dragonthorn Mines would be fine. Because I could just leave Archeon right now and join Eltharion and have two armies beating up on our girl Mingo. Migtal. Actually, I'm building two buildings, so this will be +1 public order, this will be +2. And I can also go up to +3, so that's +4 from the current state. Yeah, I should be fine. Therefore, Archeon, Force March, and go join Eltharion. I'm not going to fuck around with Beastmen. They're gonna get put down where they belong, which is not under the ground. I'm just gonna burn them. If I had lore of high magic and invocation of Phoenix or whatever it's called. But yeah, that's all in my turn. That is the diplomacy. Etain likes me now. I'm just gonna check. They're not waiting for Confederation. I'm just gonna go do a quick Confederation check. Well, nobody really likes me at the moment, but the attitude is going up. Yeah, Teclis doesn't want to. Alvagon doesn't want to. And Etain should want to, given how weak they are, but they still don't want to. Maybe once we get a little bit more friendly. Okay. Ooh, population surplus in 2 provinces.
Oops.
Did something happen on your screen?
Oh. No, I was just commenting on the population surplus.
Oh. You probably don't want to be dragged into this. Or maybe you do, because, well, these guys, Wardens of the Living Pools, they're just north of you. North of where you're recruiting your army. They have decided to declare war on me for no reason. They're neutral. I have literally just one standing with them, relations. And in typical Warhammer 2 unreasonable diplomacy, as we were talking about, they have decided to declare war on me. For no reason. They're your trade partners. So, just so you know.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to go to war with them or not? I think you should. Because you should be trying to confederate major factions and conquer on your own the minor factions.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Bring me in.
And you literally have an army standing there waiting and need to conquer something because your economy is plummeting.
Yeah, I'm about to go into the deficit.
So I think that turned out alright, because you shouldn't get the penalty for being unreliable, because it's them declaring the war on you. Well, technically on me.
Yeah.
And you just joining that war. So I don't know if that really counts as you betraying them and losing your reliability ranking. Maybe we
don't
can
know.
go and see. Go into diplomacy. It's still very high.
Very high.
Yes, fuck those guys. They are the traitors. Even though they attacked me, which they didn't have any treaties with. But why? Why would they declare war on me? Yep, another treasure. Oh, that's actually taken over by Britannia.
Well, they
One of the Britannian factions.
don't want to fight them yet.
The Britannians, you don't want to fight them? Well, it depends. Well, either you continue sailing. Wow, you're actually replenishing on water. I thought that is impossible. Yeah. I think you can only replenish on land and when it's your own territory. And you're in fucking forced march. Well, full speed.
Don't get
we take those. It's free replenishment, bro.
Yeah. So 5 turns before I can actually move that army. Trying to have a rebellion here as well. My garrison's like.
The garrison can be always overwhelmed once they build an army large enough. Still recruiting here. Well, if you stop the recruitment, and then you want to don't do it, obviously. But if you do it and just conquer them, well, first of all, I don't know if that army is strong enough to do it, because they probably have a full army there plus garrison.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you were to stop and then re-recruit them again, you would lose money.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're kind of still stuck there until your recruitment finishes. But after that, you can just go there. You can also take your Slan Priest down there and he will increase public order. But the rebellion is imminent, so it will go in, because he can't reach there. But maybe he can organize another army. We can just recruit a small army very quickly. Okay, you have those ogre mercenaries. Maybe you have some regiments of renown.
Oh, I do. Where did I get that?
Yeah, well, it's still just one unit. Probably not good enough.
Yeah. Oh well, that's something to think about for next turn. I don't think I have anything else I can do.
Well, and finish your turn. You moved all your armies. Or one of them, the other one can't move.
Yeah.
United against us. Ringo's armies have been invited by our enemies, Broken Axe, to fight against us. Traitors' dogs will pay. Well, they sure will. As I'm sending both of my armies down south. Well, that's where the Broken Axe is. Somebody just exploded a bomb outside of my house, which is not appreciated. Anyway. Go ahead and scout with Alfarian, because I don't know the location of Malagar. But I guess he's in here, otherwise there would be higher corruption spread and it would say characters. But it doesn't. Okay. Alfarian can capture that. Archeon can then immediately colonize Galbaraz. Then I'll have 3 out of 4, and then I'll need to defeat Khemri. And And Archeon starts replenishing and going up north to face off against the Greenskins. Well, there's Greenskins everywhere, so I can go here. I think I'll send the stronger Arthurian army in here and then the weaker Archeon army up north. But it's really a point where I should be thinking about a third army. And I would much rather recruit them in Ulf 1 because it's because I can recruit better units cheaper in there. I do not have to use the global recruitment. I do have influence needed to get a good commander or a lord in Warhammer terms. Well, I don't have the money to afford him at the moment, but let's see. I would like a prince, doctrinal, not very useful, dragon wield. If I were to make a dragon army with him, then yeah, similar to how you do a monster army. And yeah, and there's only 2 of them available, so only dragon wield and only doctrinal. You can hire her for free. Exemplar. No, that's weak. Strong. Also kind of weak, but it's alright. But it gives her melee strength, but she is ranged. Hybrid weapon infantry. Yeah, but you should. Which takes away the strength. Well, she's still like alright in melee. But I don't need that. I don't need my commander to dish out damage in melee. I have archers for that. Can I recruit any heroes? No, not yet. Okay, we'll see next time. Maybe I'll get some new candidates. Let's stick to diplomacy because it changes every turn.
Queen of Avalon, those who speak the truth are always welcome here. Isha forbids it.
Still doesn't want a non-aggression pact. But Kotik, maybe you want.
Welcome. What would you have their sir do? A foolish suggestion.
Still not.
You called?
They can trade with Calador, but they don't want to. They really don't like me. Minus 30 from aversion.
At your service. Who seeks me?
Okay, Etain and Teclis, or Order of Lore Masters, both like me much more.
Your terms?
Don't want to confederate.
False ones defend. I will hear your words, but I make no
This guy still don't want to confederate as well. What do I need to do to make them confederate, honestly?
Gained by the White Tower.
Prince of Elfwan.
Yay, plus 25, nice roll. What's the relations between us? Improving. Trusted friends. And I am what with them? Just friendly. Or maybe once we become trusted friends, they will trust me enough to confederate with me. Otherwise, I'm in a really shit spot and I will waste my influence again. Anyway, since they don't want a confederation, that's where I'll end my turn and also end the episode. So there you go. Thank you for watching, commanders, and I'll see you in the next one.